What's up, everyone? This is Bad and Fine with you again. Recently I've been getting more and more pissed off. And I know some of my viewers might be thinking, you pissed off? No, really? But I don't mean like that. I've always had a very, very, very short temper. I get annoyed very easily. When I'm driving, I don't have road rage. I don't fucking spin out and do all kinds of stupid shit. But I do get very mad about what people are doing. And I'm very vocal. So, about 2003, 2004, I got really into politics. It's going to be the first presidential election I could vote in. I already didn't like Bush. I thought he was fucking things up, and I don't think he's the worst president this country's ever had, but I think he was shit. And I was very into the Democrats, especially people like Wesley Clark and John Edwards. I was really into them. I liked Kerry. I ended up voting for him, but the more I read about shit, the more pissed off I got. And I think that happens with a lot of us. The more you know about things like this, the more pissed off you tend to get. And recently, since there is an election coming up, the last one, I knew I was voting for Obama. McCain was not the McCain of 2000, which, if he were the McCain of 2000, I would have probably voted for him over Obama. I'm still not big on Obama. But I gotta vote for him again, and I'm getting more into politics, watching the Republican shit unfold, and I'm getting really pissed off. And I'm getting really pissed off that Obama is not doing the shit he should be doing, or said he would do. So, yeah, I get more and more pissed off about it. So, that's where this comes in. I saw a video, and I'll link it in the description. I'll also link to the comment section so you can see what I wrote and what started this whole thing. There was a video of, I guess he was a former city councilman. I think his name was Ed Buck, I believe. He was yelling at this town hall meeting because he wanted to ask a question. And, eventually, yeah, if you have a fucking important question, you're going to start to get frustrated if they don't fucking address you. And Chris Christie came out, and he said this, and I quote, "It's people who raise their voices and yell and scream like you that are dividing this country. We're here to bring this country together, not divide it." Which always pisses me off, because the fact is, if you're on the left and you do this, and this is basically the comment I wrote, if you're on the left, if you say anything against, the Republican people on there, anything against, the right, what are you labeled as? You're labeled as a fucking communist, a fucking socialist, a Nazi, a Marxist, a tree hugger, just some fucking liberal. You don't want to work. You just want to redistribute the wealth. You just don't want to do anything. You're entitled. All this shit. However, it's kind of funny that when it comes from the right, it seems to be okay. A good fucking example of that is Joe Wilson. In fact, there were people that thought that was great. They thought that was fucking great. In fact, look at this fucking asshole here.
Joe Wilson, of course, yelled "You lie" out in the middle of the president's speech.
I had yelled it before he did a number of times, and so when he finally said it, I thought somebody finally said it.
He did vote in the past to provide some health care level of health coverage for illegal immigrants, which makes what he yelled ironic.
Joe Wilson supported that?
2002.
Yeah, I am not supporting Joe Wilson for president.
Now, of course, I got a fucking response. Actually, I got a few responses. But, as soon as I responded to them, they never fucking responded again, which pisses me off. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read one of these, and I'm going to kind of explain why I'm reading these comments in particular. "When we speak out against Obama's agenda, it is you libs who call us the Nazis, and you who called Bush a Nazi." Me? I called him that? I know that's probably not what the asshole means, but no, I never said that. Once you call someone a Nazi just because you don't like them, that means you kind of lost. That's all you've got. You're a Nazi. You're like Hitler. But then again, yeah, there are some things that Bush shared with Hitler. In fact, there are opinions that I share with Hitler. Doesn't mean you're like Hitler. But basically, what are you trying to say here? That we do that and you guys don't? Have I ever seen comparisons between Obama and Hitler or pictures that do that? No, have I? So yes, it's fucking stupid. Okay, I didn't say Bush was like Hitler. You know who was like Hitler? Hitler. Not even white supremacists are like Hitler. You know, most of them haven't read Mein Kampf, they know nothing about what Germany was doing, and it's kind of funny that a lot of them are fucking, you know, just absolute fucking racists, even though the Nazis, you know, they were allies with the Japanese, and they also had Muslim troops fighting for Germany. So, kind of fucks with it. I mean, Hitler was an idiot, he was an asshole, he sucked, and very few people are going to actually be like him. So it is stupid to compare anyone on our right or our left to Hitler. So, no, asshole, your fucking point is stupid. Maybe a couple people, but you guys do it too. You call the conservatives evil white people who just hate black people. That's kind of funny because, who said that? Who? In fact, Ann Coulter, which I know people on like the current right, they're kind of distancing themselves from Ann Coulter, but she said that liberals actually hate minorities and liberals hate the working class. Okay, so yeah, it's not just us. Oh, you guys are doing that. No, we're not. Then again, yeah, I mean, a lot of conservatives are white. I don't fucking care. But if they're evil and white, and they happen to be conservative, then that's all there is to it. I don't give a fuck. They're evil fucking liberal white people. Who gives a fuck? This is a stupid fucking argument. You call the Tea Partiers teabaggers. Guilty as charged on that one. I have to say, yes, I did. It was just too goddamn funny. But what I found funny was, we had been saying that for fucking months. And it took forever for the Tea Party to finally understand what we were saying. But then again, when you have people like this, it's kind of hard to take you seriously. You know, that's pretty fucking stupid. And also, you know, so many of these fucking Tea Party rallies, they were just ridiculous. In fact, I'll put links in the description so you can watch some of these people in case you haven't seen these. So, I mean, I always get a kick out of it because actually sometimes I get pissed off because some of these people are just so goddamn stupid. But anyway, moving on. You call the Tea Party protests violent and hateful. Well, I wouldn't say they were violent because, you know, honestly, I didn't really see much violence. I really didn't, which is going to come into play a little bit, in a little bit, I should say. Hateful? Yes. They were. You know, when you have people like, no, Obama's an asshole. He's like just raising our taxes. No, he's not. We should raise taxes. You know, find a good fucking level, like Clinton did. Yeah, they had to raise taxes a little bit. If you have shit to pay for, what do? You raise taxes. Instead of acting as if we shouldn't be paying any fucking taxes to pay for the shit we want, be fucking intelligent about it. Look into the subject. So, no, they were fucking hateful. You know, there was a video, I'll put a link in the description bar if I can find it, where a guy was walking through, and I think he had a sign like saying like we should have a public option, or we should have universal, and all the fucking hatred that was being spewed at him was fucking unbelievable. Just because he had a different fucking opinion? Anyway, moving the fuck on. Look at the Occupy Wall Street and see how much out of control the liberals are. Okay. Yeah, there were some liberals there. Then again, a lot of those assholes who were, you know, committing crimes, you know, they were just there to do shit. That happens a lot. It really does. Now, some people have said in the past that, well, the Tea Partiers, they were basically policing themselves. Which, maybe, but then again, they're not really policing their fucking opinions, because some of these idiots have no fucking idea what they're talking about. You know, they're raising our taxes, you know, the healthcare thing is unconstitutional, which it's not. It's, you know, the only people that are getting unemployment are fucking lazy and they don't have to do anything. Whatever. But, yeah, there's always going to be assholes in a group. Anyway, they toss blunt objects at police. Okay, first off, with that, yeah, the police were also doing some fucked up shit. Okay, pepper spraying people in the fucking face and shooting a flash bang grenade at a group of people who were trying to help someone, yeah, that's fucked up. And when do you expect them to do, oh, pussy feathers, well, I guess there's nothing we can do. We just have to go home. No, fuck that. The police were doing some fucked up shit. Not all of them, but enough of them that it's something that, yeah, you're gonna get fucking frustrated. And you're gonna start to fucking react. That's what happens. Vandalize private and state property. Yeah, that is fucked up. But, yeah, again, it was a lot of assholes who just wanted to do stupid shit. That's fucked up. And, yeah, I mean, the people who did that, fuck them. I really don't care. So your argument is mute. Asshole, I think you mean moot M-O-O-T. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, let's move on to the next comment. They depict Obama as Hitler because he's a Marxist. Jesus fucking Christ. Intending to rule us, not govern us. Really, dickhead. Have any fucking proof to back that up? A lot of people said that about Bush. And what happened to them? Oh, well, you're just some fucking liberal asshole. Yo, fuck you. You... Hell, yeah, no, Bush, he's protecting us. What the fuck ever. Why is it different? Hence him saying that he'll decide what's constitutional and what isn't. Well, can you back up that claim? Because that's not his job. You know, I'm not the smartest fucking person on the planet, but I know that the executive branch, they, you know, carry out the laws, they enforce the laws, the legislative branch makes the laws, and the judicial branch interprets the laws. The Supreme Court, you know, they're going to decide if something's unconstitutional or if something, you know, should be done. You know, like Larry Flint, you know, they decided that what he's doing was constitutional. That's his freedom of speech, expression. They've also, you know, talked about religion, keeping religion out of there. That's what the fucking Constitution says. So guess what? They're going to have a separation of church and state. That's what they do. They decide what's constitutional or not. Fucking idiot. It is his every intention to make all of our decisions with or without Congress. Again, citation? Probably not. They can't do that. In fact, that's one thing people complain about Bush about. You know, he just fucking did shit. No, Congress has to fucking declare war. Congress has to pass the laws. What the fuck do you think the president's gonna do? I don't care what president it is. Since you're talking about Obama, let's just talk about him. Is he just gonna walk in there and say, this is what we're doing, assholes, whether you like it or not? No, that's not the way the shit works. And you fucking know it. He's made that clear over and over. Where? You know, what is unconstitutional about what he does? The healthcare thing is not unconstitutional. In fact, if it is, then why was the Heritage Foundation pushing basically the same fucking bill back in the 90s? They said, yes, it should be fucking mandated. Right? Yeah, that's what they fucking said. So was it unconstitutional back then? Oh, but it's not now, because it's mostly coming from the left. No, I think the healthcare bill fucking sucks, personally. There's no fucking private option. It wasn't universal, so I didn't like it. I think it's stupid to force people to buy something, and it might be, the courts may rule it as unconstitutional because you have to buy something. Then again, they might not. I don't know. They might not. But this is what pisses me off. When people just say shit because it's against their fucking side. Now, if you present a rational argument to me for this shit, I'll consider it. And a lot of this is just based on opinion, what will work. You know, and that's fine. You know, you think that lowering taxes to like the fucking lowest denominator is going to work, I'll hear you out, but most likely I'm not going to agree. But what the fuck happened to us? What has been happening to us that we can't fucking discuss issues? We have to view it as, you're on this side, I'm on this side, you're an asshole, your guy's a fucking asshole, he's like Hitler. What the fuck? You know, and what really pisses me off is I did a video on this before saying that this fucking election's gonna suck. And it's mostly because the fucking idiot Tea Partiers, the conservatives, they've taken over the Republican Party. Because Obama, yeah, he's a Democrat, in every sense of the fucking word, just about. But I don't think he's a good one. There are plenty of fucking bad people on both sides. I don't think he deserves a second term. However, I'm gonna have to vote for his stupid ass because the Republicans have nothing. We have no fucking real people that are thinking about this shit. We have ideologues, and that's it. There are people who seem to think that their side is 100% right, you can't listen to the other side, we can't look at maybe what Bill Clinton did, and, you know, draw from that. Why not? Because we're fucking polarized, and it's bullshit. And I'm fucking tired, and I know the Tea Party shit's dying off, because they saw, you know, what happened when their people got elected. They fucking suck. And they realized how fucking insane it was, like Victoria Jackson. And this is one thing that pissed me off. Like, it was bad to say Bush was like Hitler, which I say, yeah, that is bad. That's stupid. It's fucking retarded to do that. But why is it okay to turn around and have her playing at one of your fucking rallies? Not just her sitting in a fucking field and people were gathering around. She was on fucking stage singing that bullshit song, "There's a communist living in the White House." Even though that same fucking bitch, she, you know, when talking about Glee, she made a comment that, like, there's a male-on-male kiss and it's fucking disgusting. And when they had her on a show to basically explain herself, you know, what did she have to say? It's all about this. And she holds up a Bible. And Jesus Christ. Okay, well, Jesus Christ also fucking said to basically sell your shit and give the money to the poor. Isn't that redistribution of wealth? Isn't that kind of against what the fucking Tea Party thinks? Or the Republican Party? Yeah, it is. But then you're gonna fucking turn around and say that? Fucking idiots. You know, I could barely put this shit into words. This is like the second or third take I've done. Because I just get so fucking frustrated that so many people out there are so unwilling to think or to talk to people from the other fucking side. Hear what they had to fucking say. Don't just assume shit and don't act like your side's fucking righteous. You know, and the other side sucks when your fucking side has done the same shit. Whatever. This is a bad fight, and I'll see you next video.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.